What is up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing today, Saturday? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. Let me just double check the connection. Everything's good. How is everyone doing today? Let's dive in straight. First of all, through the comment section, guys, I want to say hello to the community first before we go through Bitcoin. What has been going on? Actually, no, I'll go through the comment section in just 1 minute because there's only just a few comments. And let's talk about this scenario where we are right now with Bitcoin. Of course, not much volatility. It is the weekend. Yesterday, a little bit of boring price action. We actually went all the way up here, which is the 17,140, 150 range, which was a clear resistance zone, guys, on yesterday's quick live stream. Okay, let me just go quickly through yesterday's video because you actually need to pay attention to what I talked about yesterday. And we take a look at Fibonacci retracement from the highs to the lows. That daily level is round about the 61865 range Fibonacci. So we could get that leg up, guys. It is possible. This is only going to give you a nice risk to reward trade because I think these lows will be claimed. So basically, come all the way up there while we were trading below $17,000, right? Come all the way up there to the 618 potentially to that daily level for a potential good risk to reward trade. Yeah, guys, we actually tapped that daily level perfectly. As you can see on the chart, we got Fibonacci retracement from the high to the lows. Talking about this 618 level and the daily level when we were trading at this range, potentially to get that leg up to give a high risk to reward ratio. Now, yeah, we were talking about maybe to claim these lows, but of course, we want to actually focus and zoom in and realize that we have the point of control exactly at this level. And price is getting slightly exhausted, okay? Hey, if I would have got into that short position at this range, I would be taking profits here and I would be definitely protecting position. So you can ride a potential free trade here to the downside, right? I mean, I actually got stopped out at break even from this trade. I managed to take some profits from the short that I took here, took some profits, got stopped out with this wick to the upside. I should have placed my stop loss a bit higher, knowing that this was a big resistance level, but I had stuff to do. I was a little bit distracted. I was seeing some friends and, you know, I had my position protected. So, you know, anything could happen, but got wicked out, break even from that level. But yesterday we did actually talk about this possibility, right? We got enough confluence from that daily level at 17,150 range. We got also the 618 at that level from the top to the bottom. So it was finally actually a pretty good trade, right? Yeah, this percentage move to the downside, you know, it's already over 1% move to the downside, you know, with a little bit of leverage. You know, there are some pretty nice gains to be made on that move. You know, there's a high probability trade scenarios. You know the deal. We only talk about high probability trade scenarios here on the channel. So there we have it, guys. I mean, what else could I give you? Yesterday was a little bit boring. We didn't have much volatility. We're kind of waiting for lower. But if we did have that pump to the 17,140, 150, it might be a good level because we've got a lot of confluence. This daily level was created on the 30th and the 1st of December, right? If we just go to the daily chart, we can see that daily close and open that hasn't been hit yet. And we just tapped it, okay, today, as you can see on the chart. But I mean, this is absolutely insane. You cannot say that these daily, weekly levels are not very well respected a lot of the time, especially when you got an important Fibonacci level here, which is the 61865 range, where you're likely going to get that rejection. It finally happened. If I would have got into that short, I would take some profits at this range. Why? Because this is already support. We are consolidating at this level. There's a little bit of exhaustion. We got the point of control from this volume traded, okay, the last few days. And if we take a look at Fibonacci levels from this low to the high, we have actually hit the 618 also. We just hit that 618 and we are consolidating at the point of control. Hey, I short here, I'm going to take some profits here no matter what, even though if I am looking for lower and I'm having my position protected. And this is what it's all about, guys. It's all about this. Trading is not about being right or wrong. It's all about having high probability scenarios when entering, how to have good risk management and take profits while you can. So let's dive in here straight to the comment section, guys, right away, and we could talk about some potential levels and scenarios that could happen in the next coming hours and days. If you want to know that, if you want to know my opinion, you guys need to scroll down the video and destroy the like button, guys. Let's see if we can make it to 500 likes for this stream. I think it's going to be very difficult because, you know, last stream got 400. We've got 50 likes, almost 300 people watching. So, you know, a little smash on that like will help me out here to continue on YouTube. Let's go through the comment section right away. Say hello to this beautiful community. Tarun, how are you doing? Thanks for joining in. I got Aditya here saying, Andy, I am in a short at 17,066. Okay, you're in a short at 17,066. Where is this? Right over here. Okay, you got a short position at this range. Protecting position, phenomenal. Take 50% profits at 16,950. Basically where we at. Yes, swing failure. Swing failure, I guess, is from this. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in here. Okay, I guess you're saying about this swing failure, right? Hitting the 618 from this pump. Yes. Point of control. Also, this is basically what we were talking about. Hey, you can actually give the analysis yourself. I mean, this is the beauty about doing technical analysis on the streams. I got people in the comment section saying basically what I've just said the first few minutes of the stream. Hoping for lower at 16,700. Exactly. just what I said. You know, obviously a little bit higher would have been nice, but hey, if you're in a trade position here, you are taking some profit, 50%, you are protecting position. Maybe we are likely going to have that leg down below this wick here, and this one to the 16,700, where I would take basically the rest of the profits, or most of them. If you want to have a 10% trade or 20% trade open still, it's up to you, as long as you are protecting your capital. Aditya, phenomenal. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. It's exactly what we're talking about right now. So, yeah. Fantastic. Pratesh, buenos dias, crypto amigos. How are you doing, Pratesh? Zain, hello, Andy. Love from South Africa. Hey, love from Spain, my man. Thanks for joining. Hi, Andy. Igor, how are you? Yo-Yo Dippin, thanks for joining. TV Time, hello from Alaska. Wow. Very far away. Alaska from Spain. BTC moving, says Zabia. A little bit, not much. We could get a short-term bounce. Still looking for lower. I think all of this is still part of an exhaustion moment, right? This is a kind of a exhaustion momentum, right? Are we ready for that leg down to this zone? I just see this chart and I'm thinking, hey, this is just likely to have that correction. This is, you know, I'm feeling slightly bearish here, at least to this range. But you know, it's not about predicting. It's all about knowing where to enter those trades, knowing where to exit, guys, right? So, I mean, beautiful, beautiful comment here from Aditya, you know, saying exactly how to trade this range. Phenomenal. Really, really good. Bull flag on the 4 hourly on BTC. I mean, you could arguably discuss a pennant. Yeah, bull flag, bull pennant. Yes. Yes and no. Hey, I'm still leaning bullish midterm. I'm just waiting for a little bit of more correction to hit a very, very strong support levels, guys, right? I mean, we are bouncing at support here at the 16,900, right? We've got that daily level. We also, what other levels do we have here as support? It's basically the daily level. Yeah, daily level, not much more support I see here. Point of control right now, where we are getting this reaction here for the last few hours. But yes, we are creating higher lows right here. Lower highs. Is this a pennant? It's a little bit of too much of a big pennant. Now, you could arguably discuss that this is kind of a head and shoulder scenario, right? With higher lows, looks like we want to test these lows again. If it does break down, then we could have an aggressive move down here to the 16,500 range in volatility, and then a move up. I mean, that would be the ideal scenario, in my personal opinion. Then, yeah, like I said, if we take a look at fib levels from this low to this high, point of control, daily level, I mean, this is a huge level of traffic here with the point of control, right? A lot of traffic at this range. Should be getting some kind of reaction in between 16,500 and 16,700. No doubt. Volatility, getting the price stopped, and a potential big bounce in the next coming days. But yeah, I mean, bullish flag, bull pennant. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Not too sure. Anyway, let's continue with the comment section. Smash the like button for Andy. Come early and fast. Dippin, thank you for the support, bro. Why during World Cup time? I'm Olympic. Very true. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's World Cup today as well, and there's another game in just a couple of hours. I mean, there's going to be a World Cup all week, right? Sorry about that. So maybe we're not going to have much people joining the live stream because World Cup is on. But anyway, hopefully there's not going to be much volatility. There's not going to be much predictions and levels. We're just going to be here, in my opinion, maybe if we do not fall down in this range, okay, till Monday potentially. I think maybe Sunday is going to be a little bit boring as well. Weekends are usually boring, guys. So LTC, please. Let's take a look at Litecoin for Nitesh. Saturday stream, let's go. Yes, Saturday morning stream with Andy. Let's FG. Hi, Andy. How are you? New follower from Russia. Miriam, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Sitting at a nice Ethereum hedge short against BTC long 16,400. Very nice. Very nice. Much love from Boston. Always great TA, Andy. I took short from 17,100 and still in long from 16,200. Amazing. Thank you. Thanks to you, says Matt. Wow, that's amazing. You know, that's like me. You know, I got stopped out from that short. Remember, guys, I was showing you the short position. I was protected because, you know, it was Friday afternoon here. You know, but I had a good time. You know, stay protected with my trade. So it was protected. Got wicked out at break even. But I know a lot of people, by the looks of things, in the comment section did actually enter into that 17,100 range because this was mentioned on yesterday's live stream, right? A potential high probability level, you know, with a good risk to reward. You know, if we go higher, it's likely going to get that exhaustion and come back down to below $17,000. So good on you. I mean, reading these comments are amazing. You know, some of you guys are actually paying attention and understanding the levels and the ranges and how to, you know, protect position. So phenomenal. I got Maz here saying that he's in a long position from this level, this range where we talked about the swing failure and the high probabilities that we were going to have in getting that bounce and that move to the upside, and actually in a short position from this level over here. I mean, yeah, very, very good, very good. Very happy to see people actually getting into some very nice trades. Crack on, very good. Aniket, hey Andy, hello Aniket, how are you doing? Much love from Pakistan. Pooh, how are you doing? Daniel, I think we're still in bull trend until the true panic. Yeah, I mean, we have had some pretty nice movements to the upside. We have broken this November structure that we've had here with lower highs, right? we were talking about that high probability scenario here and breaking it finally. So we are in bullish structure, okay, in the immediate short term. Of course, you could zoom out on the 4 hourly and zoom out, and yeah, there's nothing bullish about this just yet. But in the shorter time frames, yes, we are still in bullish structure, and higher levels are possible, right? But in the immediate short time frame, I'm still leaning a little bit bearish. A little bit bearish just for that move. Hey, as long as we do have that move, claiming these lows and hitting this 16,500, 16,700 range and get that volatility, it's very likely I'm going to switch bullish here, okay? Very likely I will switch bullish. So, yeah, I mean, if the other day we were talking about this, you know, these Elliott wave counts, right? The top range from this daily level of the 17th till the 20th, right? This green horizontal line, sorry guys if the chart does look like a mess, but these horizontal lines do mean something, right? This green thick horizontal line from the 17th to the 20th, the daily closes and opens, did get resistance here from the 23rd till the 26th of November, as you can see on the chart. I mean, we already kind of hit this level on this pump, but with this exhaustion, I think it can get hit and even pierce through to hit the point of control and maybe get those wicks and that volatility. I mean, this is going to be an insane level of support, guys. I'm hoping, you know, and I mean, of course, hoping, no, looking at technical analysis, I do believe so, that the probabilities in coming down to this range is very highly probable, okay? You know, in between today and tomorrow, potentially. I mean, we're not the weekend, we're not going to see much volatility. But this is going to be an insane range. I mean, we've got very, very strong support levels here. And of course, we want to take a look at 50% and 60% Fibonacci retracement. If we take a look at the low here from the high, right? You know, in this case, we dipped below 50% Fibonacci slightly, almost touched the 618. So we always know that the 50% and 618 Fib levels are very, very important support ranges. So if you add the point of control, the daily level, Fibonacci, you know, breaking major lower high structure, you know, there's this uptrend here for the last week is quite bullish. So we've got 50% at the daily level. This was explained yesterday, which is exactly at 16,700. We've got 618 here, slightly below the point of control. I mean, this zone, like I said, I mean, I could not stress this enough, is, yeah, a very, very nice zone for me to pay attention for my next long setup. Yeah, not much I could say from that. I mean, the drop can be pretty aggressive, you know, get bounces. We do not know, but as soon as we see that exhaustion, guys, it's the moment I want to get into a potential trade, because we could have a major drop here, okay? You know, and do something like that. Just imagine a major capitulation, right? These things do happen. This is why I want to play defensive trading. But if we drop and we consolidate right there, you know, this is the moment I'm going to say, guys, I'm long. Guys, I'm looking for this. You know, I'm going to be giving those explanations just like I did here. You know, we've got Maz in the comment section who is clearly knowing what he's doing. Also based with a little bit of my opinion, of course, no financial advice, just education purposes. But you clearly know what you're doing, because if you say that you are still in a long position from the 16,200 and you will enter the short here from this level, you know, it was clear, you know, we talked about the swing failure and that possible move up to the 618 to have that movement down. You know, it is out of take profit range. I would definitely protect position, take some profits. You know, they might be small, might be a lot. It doesn't matter. It's not about big profits and small profits. It's about taking profits. It's about actually taking those profits and protecting position. no matter how big that trade is. Don't get emotionally attached from, high capital or low capital. Just do what you need to do. Be extremely technical. You need to be like a machine. No emotions attached on your trades. So, I mean, the most clear example here, guys, I love to get into a swing failure. Sometimes I might rush in, right? Sometimes when I see that wick down, I will jump in, just like the one I did the 1st of December, basically. But there's also the possibility in getting into the 618, and this, and that was a perfect touch. I mean, just early this morning, there's no way I would have got into that trade because it was at 2 o'clock in the morning. But, maybe a limit order. I'm not a fan of putting limit orders. But this is this trade was an insane trade. This is one of my biggest trades that I did get on in November. Basically having that failed break down from this level and waiting patiently to get into that 618 from the low to the high, right? This was my high ticket, risk to reward, massive trade. And, these are the scenarios that we are looking for, guys. If I zoom in closely, I finally got into this long position as well, just like you, Maz. Same scenario, guys. Look at this. Look how we fail the breakout from this low. This was the 28th of November. This was just a few days ago, okay? I'm not taking a look at history a year ago. We're taking a look at the price action and those trades that I actually entered just a few days ago. So what happened here after this swing failure, guys? If I take a look at the low to the high, guess where the price hit for a potential nice entry? The 618. Bang, bang, we fly. What has happened right now on Bitcoin? Today, earlier this morning, you guessed that. You guessed it right. We had the swing failure. You did not manage to enter a trade here. We retraced from the high to the low to that daily level from the 30th and the 1st of December, and the 618, guys. 618, perfect touch, retracement down. This could break down. You could get into a pretty nice epic trade if you manage to get into that short level. Very good entry. And, this is just looking at 1 week's or maybe slightly more. This was the 22nd of November, so about 10 days. 3 scenarios of a swing failure entering the 618. Look at this. I mean, the risk to reward and the high probability scenarios, guys, is absolutely crazy. Swing failure, 618. Swing failure, 618. Swing failure, 618 down. So yeah, I mean, this does happen. You could arguably discuss almost every single day. Well, no, it's every other day, right? Not every single day. You can get swing failures on the lower time frames. There are very, very good high risk to reward trades. Anyway, let's go. I can see Pac-Man here in the comment section. Joseph, Seb, thanks for joining the live stream. I just realized it was one of my moderators saying love from Pakistan, my man. Oh, Seb, you got me there on that one. Andy, Bitcoinsensus long live. Yeah, I did promise yesterday a 2-hour live stream. Will I manage to do 2 hours? I don't know. Let's see. If there's going to be people and people are going to smash the like button, I'll probably stay longer. Little Timmy in the house, love your content. You have a grey eye for analysis. Thank you very much, Little Timmy. How we can trade when BTC move $100 per a day is so boring. Hey, you need to look for those scalping opportunities. This was a Saturday trade, basically. This was very early morning Central European time. But this scenario, And obviously we're not giving trade signals here on the channel, okay? I do not give trade signals. I do not give financial advice. This is only my personal opinion, but just to show you, I mean, I actually love to see something that I talked about yesterday, and I actually love also, predictions that have been bad, right? Those potential entries that might have got stopped out. Hey, if the price action today would have done this and claimed this wick and continue up, I would have said, guys, I was looking for lower, it didn't happen. If you entered a trade here, you probably got stopped out, from above this wick. Hopefully it wasn't too much. But we're talking about probabilities as well, and the probabilities from getting that rejection from this daily level and the 618 from this drop was absolutely insane. And I mean, you need to forgive me, guys, but this was very much mentioned on yesterday's live stream before we ended. Daily level is round about the 61865 range Fibonacci, so we could get that leg up, guys. It is possible. This is only going to give you a nice risk to reward trade, because I mean, it happened. It happened, stopped, and came down. Maybe not perfect, but close to it. Let me go through the comment section. It's hard to trade. Yeah, anyway, what your question here, basically, during the weekend when you're making $100 moves, right, which is very, very small percentage, right? So these $100 moves, is 0.6% or maybe a 1% move. Hey, I'm not saying to you use 100x leverage, but when you use 100x leverage on a 1% move, it's basically 100% from what you're risking, right? So it all depends. Like, scalping small moves needs to be with high leverage. Well, it doesn't need to be. You can get into this trade with a 3x leverage and risk a huge amount of capital, and you will make some pretty nice gains. But yeah, small moves. How I trade is small moves, high leverage. Medium moves, 3, 5, 7% moves. In the case of Bitcoin, I would lose middle leverage, right? 20, 25. If it's going to be a swing trade, it's usually in between 5 and 15x potentially. I'm talking about isolated trading on Bybit. So yeah, you could still make huge gains. I mean, this move from 17,140 down to 16,900 with high leverage, this is a huge move, huh? You can make insane profits with high leverage on this small 1% move. Looking for a short on EOS. Okay, I mean, I will take a look at some altcoins. Why like button is bearish, man, says Red Devil. I don't know. I really have something on the like button. There's other people that get much more likes, and I watch their videos and I'm like, I really didn't get much value out of this. Why are so many people smashing the like button? Anyway, let's take a look. Joseph, thank you very much for reminding me about the super chat. I got my mods here give me the support. It's a little bit laggy. Yeah, sorry. I live in a village house with chickens and cows. I got the cables are probably bitten by rats, so internet's not that good. Anyway, Joseph, thank you very much for reminding me about the super chat. Seb, thank you for joining, and also Pac-Man, I can see you somewhere around over there. Octocamo, Chainlink is pumping, Andy. Hey, let's take a look at Chainlink. If Chainlink is pumping, let's take a look at it. Oh, you lied. You lied to me. I knew Chainlink made this move. And Chainlink is not pumping. Octocamo. Oh, hey, it's not pumping. You lied. You gave me a super chat to lie about Chainlink. Well, it has been pumping the last couple of weeks. All right, we have pumped from 570 all the way to 760 in just a matter of 10 days. So yeah, it has been pumping. but there's not much. Chainlink is in a very large, boring range. Very, very large, boring range. Yeah, we basically got the highs here from 950 and the lows at 550. And it's just very, very boring here for over 6 months. I think we're hitting the value area high also. So, yeah, we're basically hitting resistance. Value area high from this trading range. All of this trading range, the most of the volume is in between $6.20 and $7.90, $7.80. Most of the volume is inside this range, right? We've got, look at this price action here, 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 right? All the way down here. These are just quick moves to the upside. Hardly any volume. This is why this is a value area high. A lot of volume inside of this range. Very low volume because we hardly have any price action below $6.20 and $5.50, right? So this is why usually these value area highs and lows are very strong resistance or support. So basically Chainlink is hitting that resistance zone. And if we take a look at fib levels from this high to this low, we haven't hit 618 yet, but basically, yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult for Chainlink to get above that $8 range, as it is the 618 and value area high from this multi-monthly trading range. It's just going to be very, very difficult. I do see this kind of price action and then a correction on Chainlink. I mean, unless Bitcoin starts mooning, and stock market looks very, very, S&P 500 is at a critical level. It's going to be very exciting to see, because if we start correcting aggressively in the next coming weeks, okay, at this range, we are highly probable going to come down to this low and test it and maybe even break it. This is going to be insane. I am looking for that swing short position on the S&P 500. Obviously trading on Prime XBT. Prime XBT is the one. I am full on crypto, stablecoins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Prime XBT. You can trade the S&P 500 using crypto as collateral, guys. It's the number one for me for trading other assets such as Forex, oil, natural gas. Remember that down below, you do have those links, okay, where you can get an insane bonus. 7% added to your deposit on Prime XBT for your trading capital with Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. Bybit still has the $30,000 bonus to be claimed at the rewards hub. It's my favorite one for trading crypto. The fees are insanely low, massive volume on and liquidity in Bybit. So Bybit is my number one trading platform. You guys know this. If you use the links down below, not only are you getting an insane bonus, it's also helped me on the channel here because I do get a commission on that. So anyway, if you're not experienced, do not use the links. You're amazing, Andy. Love from India. Michael, thank you very much. I got in that short. Bang, bang, says Bernardo. Yes. Yes. You got into that short. I know some of you paid attention. Some of you paid attention on this level over here mentioned on yesterday's live stream. This was a 40-minute live stream. This was a quick analysis. Quick high probability level. Hey guys, hey, in the short term, I can only see this level, right? If we hit that level, you know, I do see it correcting back down. So nothing more, you know, satisfying than seeing it happening, right? Yes, and actually seeing people saying that they got into that short opportunity, not because of me, because of you. Not because of any financial advisors not mentioned here. Anyway, yeah, let's right, so I got Thin here saying Andy, my teacher, learned a lot from you, sir, says Mobeen. Thank you very much. Hopefully you are going to be much better traders in the near future. Let's take a look at Andy. If BTC dumps to 12k, is it possible Dogecoin go for 1 or 2 cents? I see big gap if it lose major support. Yeah, very, very possible. You know, move down on to 12k on Bitcoin. You know, it's a $5,000 move from here, and that would be an insane percentage down. Okay, so what's about 30%, 20, 30%. yeah, if that does happen, of course, Dogecoin, has a high chance. What's Dogecoin at? 8 cents or something like that? But yeah, absolutely yes. Well, it's at 10 cents. Hey, not that bad. But yeah, if Bitcoin does drop down to 12K, yeah, I do see it losing the 5 cent level. Dogecoin likely, very, very likely. And going down as low as 1-2 cents, maybe not. But definitely losing the 5 cent level and going to the 3-4 cent range. You said there's a big gap here on... big gap here on Dogecoin actually. Let's go to the 3-day chart 1 second and just take a look at Dogecoin. I mean, there is a pretty nice big gap here from this support range of the 5 cents, right? 5 cents has been holding beautifully. And yeah, it's a fast move up, guys. Remember what we talk about on fast moves to the upside. Not leaving. What's going on with VPVR here? It's at 200. Anyway, let's take a look at this price action. Yeah, we basically don't have hardly any volume till the 2 1-cent range, right? Where we do get that spike of volume. We did have the price action back in 2018. So we've only had Dogecoin having a massive move here to the upside. Yeah, we lose the 5 cent level, and yeah, it's likely to have a scary drop down to 2 cents. Yeah. That is highly probable if this low is lost and if Bitcoin goes to 12K. Yeah, very high probability on that. Tahonas, welcome to Silver. Thank you, my man. Super Tahonas has just evolved into Super Saiyan Stage 3, says Zeb. Yes. I've swing short my whole life and been made fun of by the ladies. Any advice how I could go long? I've swing short. I cannot answer that question. BNBTA please, says Muhammad John. Absolutely. GMT por favor. Right, let's take a look at BNB. If we can try and take a look at high cap coins, even better, because they are very much well respected with levels, because they have a lot more volume. Let's go to the daily chart here on BNB. And yeah, BNB has a massive... Let's talk about the most important levels here on BNB. And the most important ones are the resistance at $330, which is a massive support turned into resistance. This was nothing, as we did have the FTX major collapse as soon as we were above $330 on BNB, but it's still creating higher lows. But it's a bit of a wedgie scenario. This is. It's not looking great. Not looking great. Yeah, we got big support. We do have big support on BNB here, on the point of control. So if Bitcoin does have a correction to that 16,500, 16,700 and manages to hold this range as support and gets a beautiful bounce, because we're talking about the price of Bitcoin breaking downtrend structure here from November and creating higher lows, there is a possibility for a higher low here. So I would use Bitcoin for my analysis. If I do see Bitcoin getting supported here from this huge level of point of control and daily level, and I'm going to feel confident. Hang on 1 second. And let's just put some more lines here on the chart. Random lines. Higher low right there. I mean, it does make sense also. We've got a higher low support level, right? From 1, 2. Massive point of control, daily level, Fibonacci levels from this low to the high. Hey, this is a super strong level. The probabilities here and potentially getting a bounce are going to be very, very high, especially after having that bearish exhaustion consolidation. If that does happen, I'm not interested if I do see a massive red candle like this, I'm not interested in longing anything like that. the consolidations, swing failures, are where I'm very interested, where I see the exhaustion. If I try to catch a falling knife, just because this is a huge support level, because there's massive confluence at this zone, this could happen. It can happen, whatever event happens in the world, or, So, if we do consolidate at this level, have a swing failure, or, and get that consolidation a couple of weeks down, and I see BNB exactly at this major support range, maybe getting a little bit of volatility to the downside, hitting 280, 270, but holding the range, holding higher lows, I am going to be bullish on BNB as well, because if Bitcoin does get that bounce here from this range, okay, to claim these highs and potentially go higher, I will be bullish on BNB, as well at this support. If we hold support, we are likely to hold here BNB also this uptrend structure for the last few months, because BNB has been in an uptrend structure since June, creating higher highs and higher lows. So it makes sense that we might even hold it and get that bounce if that support is going to hold on Bitcoin. I think we could see 15K again. Yeah, me too. I do think that is possible in the coming, maybe weeks, maybe months. We are focusing more in the short-term analysis, right? Short-term analysis, short-term trading scenarios. SFP, please, says Angie. Thank you, Andy. You are the best TA guy. Thank you. Mukamajon. Let's take a look at SFP. What is SFP? SafePal. SFP, please. SafePal is ranked 182 on CoinGecko. SFP US dollar. It's on Binance. What can we take a look about of this one? What can we talk about this one? Well, first of all, just a few days ago, well, it was actually 2 weeks ago. This is the 3-day chart. Got a beautiful resistance. Got beautiful resistance from a resistance level. I mean, if you take a look at this support level, bouncing perfectly. We've got two major highs to take a look at Fibonacci. So we could take a look at Fibonacci from this high to this low, getting 50% Fibonacci to the point of control and to a major support turning into resistance. That would have been an epic short right there. Of course, that's already happened. Let's take a look at what could potentially happen. What are the major levels that can hold? Volume has been pretty high on this move up, eh? Let's take a look at the price action on SFP for the last few months here on the daily. And this does look pretty interesting. We've got massive buying pressure here on this move up. Let me just take a look at the value area level. I mean, these are so volatile. You got so many wicks here. I mean, there's no way I would trade this. I basically trade Bitcoin, S&P 500, Ethereum, large cap cryptos. When I see this, it's too volatile. I cannot take advantage safely, with these altcoins. But overall, what can I say? It's there's a massive, large consolidation here for the last few months, giving a nice point of control. The probabilities in this one maybe holding and getting a bounce to claim these highs is very, very high after this large consolidation and this spike to the upside. This is just a correction inside of this pump and dump. So, if we do consolidate at the range, the probabilities on a bounce is very, very high. Now, that's the only thing I could give you, taking a look at this mid cap, low cap altcoin. SFP is a wallet token of SafePal. I hate it. Yeah. Andy, what is the next big move for Bitcoin? I mean, I think like I said, during the weekends, we do not have much volatility, which is the next big move. I don't see a big move happening in between today and tomorrow, guys. We just had some really nice pumpy action here the last few days. Now we're having this consolidation at this range during the weekend, and I think we're going to consolidate here, in between today and tomorrow. There's not going to be major moves, but overall, I am leaning slightly bearish. I think these higher lows are going to be claimed, and then we are potentially going to get supported somewhere at this level in between 16,500 and 16,700. Is this a good shorting level? Absolutely not. Was this a good shorting level? Yes, this was mentioned yesterday on yesterday's live stream. That was a good shorting level. Right now, we're just in the middle of the range. Let's just take a look at the range that we are in right now. And we are basically holding by a thread here the point of control. Let's take a look at the fixed volume profile from this trading range that we are in right now. We're at the middle of the range. We're at no man's land. So we could either claim this high or claim this low, right? This is no man's land. This is no high probability scenario. This could either hit this level and come down, or maybe hit this level and come up. No man's land right now. Unfortunately, especially being the weekend. Very boring, guys. I don't usually trade on the weekends. ADA analysis, please. Fibonacci is the best trading strategy. Yeah, it's the best. It's one of the best trading tools for strategies, right? I do not use Fibonacci on its own. I use Fibonacci with different other confluence, right? Patterns, levels, support, volume profile, you name it. You want to add massive confluence with Fibonacci, not only Fibonacci. But yeah, it's definitely a very, very powerful tool. It's one of my favorite tools. Fibonacci retracement, right? Because we've got Fibonacci expansion, we've got Fibonacci, extension, negative Fibonacci. Fibonacci retracement is the most common one for the trading strategies. Now, ADA is having a little bit of pumpy action here. I mean, it was about time because it was getting absolutely destroyed. It's lagging behind Bitcoin very, very much. So, zoom out a little bit on ADA here. Yeah, I mean, we could get I like this formation. I like this nice round kind of potential arc, right? It's looking pretty good. I like this arc formation that it's forming right now at this moment, right? So you could see ADA potentially having a little bit of a move up, right? It's having a little bit of momentum now to the upside. Yeah, I think ADA can jump all the way up to round about 37 cents. And you might ask yourself, why are you coming out with this random pump out of nowhere? Yeah, basically, I mean, I want to just take a look. Are we creating some bullish divergence here on this selling pressure, right? It's kind of getting exhausted here. All right, let's take a look at RSI here. Just 1 second, guys. And see if we're having any, massive bullish divergence where we are creating higher lows with the price action. And yeah, we're basically creating higher lows with the RSI here on the 4 hourly. Almost that overbought, but we could correct and then have a move up. It is likely that we're going to create hidden bearish divergence as well, where we are going to create at some point a higher high on the RSI, but we're still creating a lower high. So if we do get that leg up here on ADA, we're going to be hitting massive resistance at these levels that we're going to take a look at right now. So anyway, there's some bullish divergence in the short term. What I do see here, zooming in, let's go to the 12 hourly. 1 second, guys. I want to know where we at right now on ADA. Yeah, I mean, we're very far away from this big, massive levels of support, of resistance, sorry, the 44 cents. So this price action right over here, I do see a leg up, potentially to this range. Which range? This one, 37 cents. Like a massive Adam and Eve scenario where we do have spike down here. We're creating massive volume. I'm not sure if much people are interested in selling ADA at this low level. So you might get a bullish reaction here. But, I mean, this is a little bit of speculation, okay? This is not massively technical. Well, you have a massive Adam and Eve kind of scenario here. It could climb up slightly to that 37 cent level in the immediate short term. But that's just speculation. I mean, it does look a little bit boring. You know, there's not much going on. You know, if we zoom in here on ADA, you know, there has been some pretty nice technical moves, right? Where you have broken out from this 32 cent level, and you broke out, you got rejected, you actually swing failed the high here, creating a double top, a beautiful short position right there to claim these lows after this price action. That happened really, really nicely. Claim this high, got resistance again. And what is happening right now is, you know, is this a successful breakout? Is this a successful breakout from this major level of 32 cents that we have been, you know, witnessing as support and resistance? You know, is this a successful breakout? Well, I don't like this breakout. I don't like it. I would want to see, you know, especially with this volume, you know, it doesn't look great. I would like to see a spike in volume right there, bang, you know, breaking from this level. And then I could be pretty confident to say, hey, this does look quite good for a potential leg here to the upside. You are creating higher lows. You are likely to, you know, we've got big buying volume pressure. If you correct down with low volume, you are likely going to get that bounce to claim the highs. So I would wait patiently for a confirmation on ADA, because maybe this is just nothing. You know, there's no volume, there's nothing. You know, it's just claiming the highs, a little bit of buying pressure, but nothing too exciting. You're still creating, you know, aggressive kind of lower highs here. And this can still be a lower high. There's no successful breakout from this structure. I want to see a massive breakout, bang, and then I'll be like, whoa, we're probably changing structure here. If we correct down to this 32 cent range, you know, I would be pretty confident that we would be getting that leg up. You have especially that point of control in between 31.5 and 32. So yeah, you are likely going to get that bounce if you have that nice breakout to the upside. You know, that is the highest probability scenario that I would see here on ADA, you know. Obviously, this double bottom scenario is just pure speculation that I talked about just a minute ago. You know, if you're looking for those high probability trades, you know, I would be looking for that. Wait for a confirmation move. Wait for a large move. Guys, because every time we do have large moves with volume, right, they indicate where that the pressure is going, right? You got a massive move here, bang. Check out that correction. You know, you correct with low volume, you are likely to claim these highs, right? I can give you so many multiple examples. Yeah, this was actually this is one of my favorite trading setups that I used to do when I was trading DAX 30 back in 2017 and 2018. And this is a setup too, right? Where you have massive bullish volume here with this candlestick, for example, bang. And what you have next after the exhaustion, of course, you have a massive volume candlestick to the downside. Boom, to the downside right there. This volume candle, if I do get the back of that volume candle, right, the back of it, and extend it, when you have a big volume breakdown, high spikes in red volume, the back of this major green candle with high volume is going to be resistance, as you can see here on the price action. So these are kind of set. I mean, this is the 4-hourly chart. You can take a look at, you know, these setups happen also on the 15-minute, on the 5-minute. You know, this strategy works in scalping as well. You know, it's not only swing trading, day trading. It also works on the very low time frames. Anyway, this is just an example, right, of so yeah, the main reason I went all the way back here to talk about the volume basically is that volume will indicate that potential high probability trade, you know, here on ADA, right? If you come down and test this support range, break out with high volume, low volume on the correction, you're looking for that higher low, right? Movement to the upside. Anyway, let's go through the comp section. I mean, you know, we're taking a look at analysis. We're also giving a little bit of educational content here, like always. So, diamond forming on the Bitcoin 1-minute chart. Okay, we can take a look at that. We got GMT. Like and support Andy, says Joseph. Hey, Joseph, Seb. I'm not sure if Pac-Man is around. He probably left. But thank you very much for the insane support. I got Tahonas here. Give me a super chat. We can take a look at that diamond on the 1 minute time frame diamond pattern. 1 minute time frame diamond pattern. Oof. Yeah, this is the 1 minute time frame. I mean, look how boring the price action of Bitcoin is right now. Diamond pattern on the 1 minute. Yeah, I don't see Tahonas. I'll go straight away. Yeah, diamond pattern on the 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, there's, what can I say? Maybe yes. I mean, 1 minute with this kind of volatility. I mean, you have the spike in the middle, you know. All you need in a diamond pattern, diamond top or diamond bottom, is a nice volume spike from the high to the low range. And it could be a reversal, eh? We could actually pump to 17,060. You know, it's very, very possible. Very possible, eh? Not bad. Would I trade it? Not really. It's not my kind of trading. But if you do think that this is a diamond bottom pattern, it's very, very low time frame, okay? I gotta say. And you zoom out, and you know that you are hitting. Let's go to the 15-minute chart and zoom in here a little bit and take a look at the VPVR. We are hitting a support right now, right? We have been above the point of control. So having a diamond bottom pattern here on the lower time frames, you know, it does make sense, okay? It makes sense for that potential pump, okay? Yeah, very, very possible. I will accept that analysis. Tahonas, let's take a look at hi Andy, can you have a look at APT? Absolutely, my man. I will absolutely take a look at APT for you. APT, Aptos. Okay, I remember this one went absolutely bananas once on Bybit. A lot of people were talking about it. They had it on Bybit for trading, and we can take a look at it right away here for my man Tahonas. He's a massive supporter here on the channel. Been following almost every single live stream, always in the comment section. So yeah, let's take a look at Aptos. Let's see if we do have some more price data. I don't think we have much price data. This is a coin that was released not long ago by the looks of things. I'm trying to take a look at all these different exchanges to find out, you know, where do we have most of price data here basically. And I cannot see. Yeah, they all have the same kind of since October, which was the official launch by the looks of things. So we don't have much price action to take a look at major levels, but we can focus on what is happening right here. So we had a fast move here to the downside on Aptos from $7, right? Major level. We got a little bit of support right there. Bang, major move to the downside. This was a fast move. We haven't got much volume, you know, till $7, looking at the volume profile. I mean, at least with this price data. So, yeah, I mean, this is the strongest level where we do have some kind of volume, right? Looking at the VPVR. There's not much resistance above us. So, let's just zoom in here and take a look at the last few weeks on Aptos. And, yeah, I mean, there's not very, very choppy action. We're going to take a look at the fixed volume profile now, right now, in just 1 second. This is another major level that has been respected. Look at the consolidation that we had at $6 to owners right there. We had bounce, 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 and then a wick all the way up there where we got highly rejected. So that's another level to consider here on Aptos US dollar chart. Let's take a look at the fixed volume profile. So from the volume traded from this candle, all of this range, we are above the value area high. Has this been a massive breakout with high volume? No, it hasn't. Today, we're just hitting this very strong daily level on Aptos, which is the daily close and open from the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th. So there's a massive level right there that we are piercing through right now slightly. My personal opinion is that it's probably going to get rejected. We're getting above the value area high. I think this is just going to be a massive wick to the downside by the end of the day, potentially. I mean, I'm not a huge fan in trading and doing analysis on these altcoins because, yeah, anything can happen, right? They have low liquidity and they can move with, you know, just $1 million, right? So, yeah, big daily level from the 10th, 11th, and 12th of November. We are, look at the daily level right here. I mean, sorry, the value area high, right? Getting rejection here on the 26th, on the 27th, on the 2nd of December, sorry, yesterday. Now it's getting up there. We're starting to face some daily zones. You know, there's not a huge amount of volume, right? Is there a huge amount of volume on this move up? I don't think so. You know, lower time frames, very, very low volume. On the Coinbase chart, we can take a look at, I don't know, Bybit. Bybit's getting a little bit of volume, but not enough to be excited, right? Lower time frames, 15-minute, just a bit of volume, okay? I see a massive rejection here on Aptos at this level. Yeah. Possible rejection from this high on Aptos. That is my analysis here in the immediate short term. At least, you know, I think this is not a successful breakout. I think we're going to come down and test potentially the point of control in the next 1 to 2 days and this higher low support trend line, which would be at the $4.70. I see this movement more highly probable as we are having a massive daily 8 and 4 hourly level as well. Look at these rejections of 4 hourly closes and opens exactly at the $5. Yeah, $5.17 to $5.18, right? All of this price action from the 11th of November, 10th, 11th, even the 12th of November right there. Massive level of traffic that has got rejected down. We are hitting that level right now. So that high probability on this correction on Aptos down to the point of control, which is at the $4.70, is just very, very high. This is not a successful breakout in my opinion. You know, when we are at a resistance zone of a value area high from a trading range here for the last several weeks, and you pop above the value area high like this with no volume, yeah, this is a high ticket that you are going to get rejected. If you are tackling this range and we have this movement with high volume, then of course, yeah, I would say, hey, this is a successful breakout and we are going to move to the upside. But overall, yeah, like I said, a rejection here is likely on Aptos. Anyway, that's the best analysis that I could give you here on Aptos. Tahonas, thanks for the super chat. Andy, focus just on BTC, leave all child coins, says Miriam. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you know, I want to do what the community wants as well. If there's some people of the community wants me to take a look at some altcoins, I will take a look at them, of course. Why not? You know, some of them can be traded on Bybit, such as Aptos. Okay, so you know, I hardly trade altcoins, guys. You know, I'm a bad altcoin trader because they're just too volatile. You know, it's very hard to have good risk management. As in, you know, there's massive wicks. I get stopped out a lot of times at break even, especially, right? Because I'm very, very protective with my trades. So, yeah. GMT. I've got a few people asking for GMT. Right, let's take a look at GMT. Yeah, let's take a look. Andy, you know BTC makes a Gartley on the 1 hourly time frame. Oh, you know I like Gartleys, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that. But first, we'll take a look at GMT. GMT, okay. I've got a few altcoins here. Bigo Inu can't super chat, but he can super scratch. Yeah, he's scratching the door. I got my dog. You know, once I'm over an hour on the live stream, you know, he's saying, hey, get out and we need to go for a walk. Stop live streaming. Yeah, you know the deal, Seb. So let's take a look at GMT. I got a few requests on GMT and I have to take a look at it, guys, because if not, you know, people are not going to be happy. They're going to say, we always ask him for GMT, he never takes a look at it. So let's take a look at GMT. Right, you know, I've got I don't know what I have here. I cannot remember, but yeah, GMT we had a hype in GMT back in 2022, right? It was the last hype on a niche, right, in cryptocurrency, because we've had meme coins, we've had metaverse, we've had gaming, we've had, you know, DeFi, we've had all sorts, and the last hype before crashing aggressively was move to earn. You know, there was a little bit of a hype back in March, April of 2022 of this year on move to earn. It was the last hype before the massive destruction. And yeah, basically we do not have much price data on this. This one came out, you know, and it was like, hey, this is, you know, people were still a bit hypey, not believing that the bear market is real. So this was the new niche in crypto, and bang, we had a massive explosive move. We are currently at some ranges, you know, where we don't have massive resistance and support. The only support level that I found out here on GMT was this daily level from March, right, which was massively broken down from the FTX fiasco, right, that daily level over here. So if we go to the 4 hourly, right, there was nothing stopping the panic from the exchanges collapsing and filing for bankruptcy. So we had that massive move down, but overall that daily level was acting at some kind of resistance zone, right? As you can see on the chart, you know, a little bit of volatility above it, but overall, finally getting the rejection. So what could I say here on GMT? You know, is this a bear flag? Because some people might think, you know, this is a bearish pennant. and we're just gonna have a move down, right? We're gonna have a move down. Not necessarily, but we'll zoom in here closely to see, take a look at the fixed volume profile, and you know, there's no doubt that we are getting supported from higher lows. We are creating lower highs. Is this gonna get broken? Is it getting broken right now at this moment? We got lower highs here. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we want to break through it. It looks like we want to break through lower high structure at this moment today. It's also potentially a failed breakout. It's a wick, and we're going to come back down to test the higher low structure level from this consolidation, right? This massive symmetrical triangle. So there's a little bit of high volume here, but this is the calculated by trading view chart, so I wouldn't pay much attention on that. Let's take a look here quickly, 1 second, at GMT on another exchange. GMT US dollar. I want to take a look at the lower time frames. Are we having some high volume? I mean, Gemini is not the best exchange that we can take a look at, but let's take a look at Coinbase, for example. GMT. Yeah, I mean, the volume is not huge. We've got very, very low volume on this move up. I mean, this is probably just going to have that ending point before the correction. Yeah, I don't see this being successful movement up, okay? I don't see this. You know, we can go to the lower time frames. Yeah, this is likely going to get rejected. Likely going to get rejected. Yeah, we basically kind of swing failing these highs, right? Look at this. Swing failure from this high. Right? So we tested these highs. Yeah, look how we test these highs over here. Bang, and get rejected. So we tested this high right now and actually getting the rejection. I think this is going to be a swing failure, and we're going to have a more of an aggressive correction on GMT down to the 37-cent range. Highly probable this is going to happen. It's highly probable that we will get a rejection here on GMT from this trading zone. We've actually just created a swing failure pattern from this high, from the highs on the 24th of November, highs of the 27th, right? Wicked up, correction is likely. So yeah, take a look at the fixed volume profile to just take a look at the trading range. Value area high is just slightly up here at 40 cents, which is at that daily level. You know, this is where we are been getting rejection. I don't see a successful breakout here. We are likely to correct. We got the point of control at 39 cents. But I think this is just still part of the resistance. I do see us coming down to the 36, 37 cent level, which is the higher lows. So, yeah, highly probable that we are going to get that rejection. Yeah, could be a fake out. Exactly. Could be a fake out. Very likely to be a fake out. Swing failure right there at this moment on GMT. Yeah, no doubt. Well, this is not a successful breakout. We have been below the point of control, right? And you know, is this a successful breakout from the point of control? Having a swing failure from these highs? I think not. I think this is a high level of rejection. Okay, that's my personal opinion, of course. Please do XRP and Ethereum, Andy. Let's take a look at XRP. Not much to talk about on Ethereum. I think we talked about Ethereum yesterday. Not much going on. We are at a massive resistance zone here at the $1,300, where we do have point of control range from the volume traded the last 5-6 months. We got this major level. I mean, this is looking at the 12-hourly chart, right? Yes, we've created a kind of a double bottom, but this is still a resistance zone where we could highly get rejected. yeah, so not much to add here on Ethereum. I think Ethereum is ready still for that correction. Ethereum is ready for that correction, potentially to the point of control here from the volume traded the last 20 days. It makes sense. It makes sense after this price action. I think it makes sense we come down to the $1,220 range. We could get a bounce, but it just makes, you know, total sense that we are going to have that move, corrective move down. Let's take a look at XRP. Oh, so many different requests here, so many different comments. Sorry guys. XRP, not my favorite crypto to do analysis on, but let's do it. Let's do the analysis. Yeah, I mean, what we talked about on XRP was that we had two major big daily levels, right? That has been respected massively as resistance, right? The daily level here from the 22nd, what days was? Let's just go to the daily chart because I don't know what days it was. Yeah, basically here, daily levels, you know, 12th of May, 13th of May, we got 27th, 28th. We also have here this resistance zone, also daily resistance level, 14th, 15th of May. We go to the lower time frames, to the 4 hourly, and just check out how they have been insanely respected. Let's get VPV out of the way. Big major two levels right there, daily levels. Resistance, 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 finally breaking out both of them, you know. Support, 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 support. Finally breaking down aggressively, coming back down below this level, but finally getting that resistance. We are above it right now, and it's acting as support. So maybe that continuation to the upside, to the 44-cent level, is very, very possible on XRP. I think this was mentioned on one of the latest live streams, where, I mean, and it's not looking great, because you could arguably discuss that this is kind of an ascending wedge scenario, and it's not looking great. But overall, yeah, we're above the 38-cent level. Yeah, this is not good. We're at the value area high range. Gets massive support, resistance as well. Let's take a look at Fibonacci here. From this high to the low, we're hitting 50%. Yeah, 618 is possible, but I think once we claim above 42 and 44, this is just going to be a massive resistance zone, okay? So I think it's just a level where we are gonna get rejected if we do go up there. You know that my highest probability range for a potential trade would be that 44, in between 42 and 44 cents, right? Where we could get that exhaustion, and here's where I would be looking for my potential short. In the case of XRP, we've got massive level right there that hasn't been tested after this breakdown, right? So if I'm looking for any trade scenario, if we do get that leg up, which, you know, is probably unlikely, okay? It is probably unlikely that we might hit that level. But if we do, I do see it, you know, big fib level, 618, daily level, value area high range, okay? Trying to pop above the value area high, and it does make sense that, you know, this range would be massive resistance and get that rejection finally, right? Yeah, not much I can add on XRP. Is doing a Bart Simpson XRP. Andy from Spain, so her language like USA. Right, okay guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It is Saturday, not much people, 300 people watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We did have a little bit of educational content, a little bit of you know, levels. I'm still leaning slightly bearish, guys. I gotta say, in the short term, I am kind of waiting for that leg down. I think we're going to kind of have that leg down, guys. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, you know, but in between now and Monday, I think Monday has a higher probability chance in having a move. But yeah, the levels on Bitcoin were explained at the beginning of the live stream. You know, yesterday's live stream, it was a quick one, but overall we called, you know, for that potential correction from 17,140, you know, and we're at the support level. So it's a good level to, you know, lock up some profits and protect position, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. Remember, down below, you do still have those insane bonuses on Bybit. It's $30,000 to be claimed at the rewards hub. You need to follow the steps. Bybit is my #1 platform for trading crypto, and PrimeXBT for trading S&P 500, you know, oil, gold, natural gas. Okay, you do have an insane bonus. Also, you're using crypto as collateral. If you have no idea how to use these platforms and you have trading experience, I got both tutorials down below in the description also, guys, okay? So make sure to check it out. Thank you, everyone. Check out the links down below for our socials. If you want to join the Telegram group, Discord, Twitter, also to follow Twitter. We do post some updates there on our personal opinions. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining the live stream. Have a great Saturday, and I'll probably see you tomorrow, Sunday, for another nice, chilled live stream or a video update. Let me know in the comment section from this video, from this live stream, what would you like on Sunday? Daily update on Bitcoin and another cryptocurrency, or the S&P 500, like a 10-minute video going straight kind of to the point, or potentially a 1.5 hour live stream, guys. Let me know in the comment section when this video is over, okay? When this live stream is over. Thank you, everyone. Have a great Saturday, and I'll see you in the next one.